Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon. So kita berjumpa kembali. Now okay, I'm going to continue about the project explanations. Okay, so I already explained to you just now about the operation of adding or storing data into text file. Okay, now we go to the second operation, that is search. Okay, so search or what is search? Carian. Search. Okay, you can search by nomor account pengguna or nama pengguna. So if found, it means that if jika dijumpai, all information about the search record will be displayed. If data is not found, display an appropriate message. Okay, you are required to use binary search. Okay, there is a, so it has option. So you can use recursive or non-recursive approach, or what? Recursive or non-recursive method. So this binary search you are going to learn later on. Where is it? Searching, yeah, this searching. Okay, searching. So the last three chapters, okay, searching. So you're going to learn about what linear search, and also for the binary search. So in this case, okay, in the project you need to apply the concept of binary search. Binary search. Okay, so as we discussed just now, if found, all the information about the search record will be displayed. Searching must be done either using nomor account pengguna or nama pengguna. Okay, if data is not found, it means that if data does not exist in the file, so you need to display an appropriate message. It means that, for example, data is not found. Okay, that's it. Okay, then what else? The next operation is display all records. It means that the records will be taken or will be displayed when you save all records in the text file or binary file. Okay, display or record that you have saved, you have already saved into file. Okay, the records must be displayed in a sorted order. Isihan. Okay, sorted order means? Sorted order means ascending order by nomor account pengguna. Okay, so you can choose one of the sorting techniques. So sorted order, it means that there is ascending order. So we have many kind of sorting technique. What is it? Okay, so this sorting chapter you're going to learn after searching topic. So how many sorting techniques? Insertion, selection, shells, merge, quick. So there are 5 techniques of sorting. So you can choose one of them. Okay, one of them. One of them. So this sorting. Okay. That's it. And then the next one. Okay, the next expression is edit. Okay, edit or update. Okay, before editing, you are required to search first. Okay, you are required to search first. Okay, search can be done through nombor account pengguna or nama pengguna, similar to the previous one. Okay, where is it? This one. Okay, search by nama account pengguna or nama pengguna. When a record is found, when the record is found, you can edit the record and display an appropriate message. For example, this record has been updated successfully, for example. So you come up with certain message. Okay, but what happened when the record is not found? So you can display an appropriate or suitable message. For example, you want to edit but the data cannot be found. It means that so you need to display the data is not found. Okay, that's it. And then the next operation, there is delete, or you want to remove from the from the file. Before deleting a record, you are required to search first. Okay, similar to the edit. Okay, you need to search first. Then you can delete the record and display an appropriate message. For example, uh, when you have already deleted or removed the record, it means that you will display a message that the record has been removed successfully, or the record has been deleted successfully. So this one you can use a release or linked list in order to do shifting. Okay, so you have already learned. Okay, you can shift to the you can shift to the left if you want to delete, or you can use a linked list. Okay, so this release and linked list, classes or predefined classes that have already developed by Java developer. So you just use only these features, and then when the record is not found, display an appropriate message similar to the similar to this one. When record is not found, it means that you want to delete certain record, but the record is not found, so you can display an appropriate message. It means that the system will interact with the user. Okay, reset. What is reset? Reset. It is only can be used when you apply. It is only can be used when you apply the GUI, okay, graphical user interface. It will set all the fields in the GUI. For example, when you put certain number in the certain text field, so you are going to learn what is text field and what is GUI. I'm sorry. I think you have already learned GUI in the programming 2 class, okay, unless you are taking programming 2 in this subject, so you're going to learn later on, don't worry. Okay, and then exit, it means that you exit from the system of GUI system. So similar to what, for example here, this X, right? So you can close, so this exit, or you can create one button that has a label of exit. So when you click on the exit button, it means that the system the system will be terminated, or will be terminated. Then finish those operation, add or store or save data into file, and then search, then display, and then edit, delete, and then reset, exit. So the last point, your project must fulfill, not fill. Your project must fulfill all the requirements above and must apply the concept of user-defined classes. User-defined classes, it means that you have at least 3 classes that you need to create, because one class will represent graphical user interface, normally, and then the second class about data operation. Data operation means that you can add, search, display, edit, delete. This thing I will teach you later on, inshallah. Okay, and the last class is about a class that has getter method and setter method, and also constructor. So we know that constructor is used to store data or to initialize data into object. Getter method, we want to get data. Okay, we want to get data from instance variable, and setter method, we want to modify data. Okay, we want to modify data that hold by instance variable. So, and the exception handling, so you need to apply the concept exception handling, and then you need to apply the concept of graphical user interface, and then file processing. It's up to you. Either you want to use text file or binary file. Okay. This thing you have already learned, okay, in programming to class. Okay. And also for the array of object. For the array of object, you can use array list, and for the list of object, you can use linked list. So you just use the function or what operation that have already created defined for you. Okay, when you use a release or linked list. And then the system must be user friendly. It means that you need to interact with user, display an appropriate message for every operation, either successful or not successful. So that's all, okay, for the project's requirement that you need to fulfill. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum, and okay.